The Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, sounds like such a positive thing, right? A government agency that protects the environment so that future generations can enjoy clean water and, like, oxygen. Sounds like a good idea, right? But we're talking about the federal government here, which has grown into a tangled, crappy bureaucracy where any good idea can turn to crap, like the EPA itself. It's been acting like crap recently, too. Because the Government Accountability Office just released a report blasting it for breaking the law in order to spread what they call covert propaganda. This agency, designed to protect Mother Nature, broke laws to spread propaganda. You see, the EPA has drummed up a controversial new rule called the Waters of the United States Rule. And what it's supposed to do is clarify the federal government's authority under the 1972 Clean Water Act. This clarification would give the EPA more power to restrict development and pollution in streams and wetlands. It's a rule that Republican pundits and captains of industry don't like, naturally. But it's not because they want to dirty all our streams and wetlands. It's because they say the rule would mean that farmers would have to get approvals from the federal government for their daily activities, which would grind farming to a halt. So opponents of the EPA's rule say that the rule isn't about saving the environment, it's about adding red tape, fees, and other bureaucratic BS to people's lives. To counter the opposition, the EPA decided to manufacture grassroots support for the rule on the internet to make it look like everyone loves the new rule. The EPA used an application called Thunderclap to send out messages through various social media accounts. Those messages were all about how great and important the new rule is. The messages also linked to environmental groups' websites, which had instructions to call members of Congress to support the new rule. But apparently the EPA failed to disclose that all these social media messages were from the EPA themselves. They made it look like a grassroots campaign when it was just themselves doing it. That's not allowed. Nor is it allowed for the federal agency to urge the public to call up Congress regarding legislation. The EPA broke the law, and in doing so might have helped kill their new water rule. Now, whether or not the rule would keep our waters clean is debatable. What isn't is just how dirty our sprawling federal government has become. Tonight, let's talk about that.